This video goes along with the note-taking guide entitled Apuntes, los verbos a presente. An infinitive is the most basic form of a verb. There are three types of infinitives in Spanish: AR, ER, and IR. To determine what type each verb is, look at the last two letters. These notes today are only for the AR verbs in the present tense. Let's go to your vocabulary list to look at some examples and find examples of AR verbs. Examples of AR verbs include bailar, cantar, lavar, hablar, trabajar, limpiar, quitar, pasar, and ayudar. As we look at all of these verbs, we notice that the last two letters of all of them are AR. If we were to look for ER and IR verbs, we would find the same pattern, only with those letters instead. In order to conjugate a verb in Spanish, you must start with the infinitive. Now, before we get started with that, let's back up a little bit. When I say conjugate a verb, what I mean is that we're going to change it. So the infinitive form of all of these, it means to dance, to sing, to wash, to talk, etc. Okay? We're going to conjugate these or change them so that instead of saying to sing, we would say I sing or we sing. Once you have the infinitive, take off the ending so that you are left with the stem. For example, with the verb hablar, take off the AR at the end and you're left with the stem habla, H-A-B-L. Another example, lavar, we'll take off the AR and we're left with the stem lav, L-A-V. Bailar, drop the AR and you're left with the stem bail, B-A-I-L. Once you have the stem of the verb, you can add the correct ending based on the person doing the action. We're going to go to a chart with all the endings for the AR verbs. Now you'll notice that this chart is very similar to the subject pronoun chart we learned earlier this year, and it's also going to be very similar and have a lot in common with the three verb charts we've already learned for ser, estar, and tener. The ending for the yo form is o. For the to form, remember that's the second box, the ending is as or as. El, ella, usted form, a, the letter A. Nosotros amos, A-M-O-S. Vosotros ais, A with an accent mark, I-S. And ellos, ellas, ustedes, an, A-N. So we have o, as, a, amos, ais, an. O, as, a, amos, ais, an. Now let's try using the endings to conjugate the verb hablar. Remember, you first need to start with the stem of the verb, then change the endings. So we'll start with the stem habl, H-A-B-L, then we'll add our yo ending, o, to form hablo. The to form, after we take our stem and the to ending as, is hablas. El, ella, usted, habla. Nosotros hablamos. Vosotros habláis. And ellos, ellas, ustedes hablan. Now that we've figured out the conjugations, let's figure out what they mean. The yo form, hablo, means I talk. The to form, hablas, means you talk. The el, ella, usted form, habla, means he talks, or she talks, or you talk, depending on our context and the situation. The nosotros form, hablamos, means we talk. The vosotros form, habláis, means y'all talk. And the ellos, ellas, ustedes form, hablan, means they, masculine, talk, they, feminine, talk, or you all talk. Let's do a couple more verb charts for practice to make sure we're getting the hang of this. Let's start with the verb lavar. Remember, start with the stem lav, L-A-V, and then we'll add our new endings. Try doing this on your own before advancing the video. The yo form, lavo, means I wash. Tu lavas, you wash. Él, ella, usted lava, he washes, she washes, or you formal wash. Nosotros lavamos, we wash. Vosotros laváis, y'all wash. And ellos, ellas, ustedes lavan, they wash, or you all wash. Now let's conjugate the verb bailar. Again, remember to start with the stem, bail, B-A-I-L. Try doing this one on your own too. See how well you can do, and then check your answers by advancing the video. Yo bailo, I dance. Tu bailas, you dance. Él, ella, usted baila, he, she, or you formal dance. Nosotros bailamos, we dance. Vosotros bailáis, y'all dance. And ellos, ellas, ustedes bailan, you all dance. Hopefully this is starting to make some sense. On your homework assignment, you're going to have to do a few more charts, and then you're going to be putting these in sentences.